Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy new week. How you guys doing today? Well, I hope you all had a wonderful and prosperous weekend. I know I did. I just took it easy. Still getting over the cold, guys. Still getting over the cold and flu, but I'm doing very, very well. Thank you very much. And today's topic is about accountability and what it means to me and my take on accountability. But before we get started, got this little smooth haircut. Shout out to my hairstylist. She did a wonderful job, guys, cutting my hair. And I just took it easy this weekend, guys. Again, don't give up on your boy. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. Also, I'm working on that fashion channel as well. So look forward to that in the future, okay? Now, the subject at hand today is accountability and what it means to me. So before I get started, come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat. Come on in, guys, and have a seat. Happy Monday to all of y'all. Happy blessed Monday to you guys, okay? Accountability. One of the things as Americans that we don't like is accountability. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the time we don't. Sometimes we have to settle for accountability when the chips are down, our backs are against the wall. We're like, okay, you got me. I'll be held accountable when there's no other option. But it shouldn't even be about that, guys. We should be accountable in everyday situation and every day of our lives, especially if we're in the wrong, right? But accountability can be other things as well. It don't necessarily have to be wrong, that you've done something intentionally wrong. You can be accountable for other people's actions and take accountability for other people's actions just to resolve situations. Give you one good example of many. It could be a situation where you're in a higher level position as a supervisor or a team lead or a squad lead or whatever the situation may be. And no, I'm not editing none of this, guys. You know me, right? And even though you may lay out the plans as a squad leader, we're going to do this, this, and that, or manager, we're going to take this task on and that task, there's somebody that's not properly trained correctly, right? Or you thought that was properly trained in that position that they're in, but come to find out they have a weakness and they need more help in it. And then when the task at hand at the job, or if you're a police officer or in the military or whatever, doesn't pan out correctly, you take the accountability because you're the team lead, or you're the squad lead, or you're the sergeant, or whatever the situation is, correct? So accountability could be on that aspect and say, I'll take accountability, for my my employee's action. I didn't realize that it wasn't up to par in this situation, or if they wasn't physically able to do the job, or if they just didn't know how to do the job if you're doing a corporate world. So, and also day-to-day life. You could be the head alpha male of your friends around you. Oh yeah. And you could be hanging out at certain spots, in certain places, at certain events, at certain taverns, at certain clubs, at certain restaurants / clubs. And you could be the head honcho that everybody looks to, and you take accountability for somebody getting out of pocket, especially when you know that person is known for being out of pocket, and you take them to a certain event that you shouldn't have taken them to, and they show their ass and show the true person that they are. And it's 8 to 12 of you guys, maybe 14, maybe 6, it just depends. and they mess with the wrong person. And that person saying, "Hey, I'm gonna take this your boy right here? Yeah, I'm about to take his head off in a minute if he don't get out of my face." And see, he said something that was disrespectful to me. You know, I don't been in situations like that. And I pulled him and said, "Hey, homie, come over here, dog. Let me talk to you for a second. I appreciate you coming to me because you saw that everybody looked to me and you felt the vibes and so forth. For that, I was the head person of this." Team of friends and stuff like that. I appreciate it. But let's go ahead and see how we can resolve this, man. Man to man between me and you. I know that my boy over here was out of pocket. He disrespected you. He disrespected your girl or whatever. But what can we do to resolve this? That can be an accountability as well. You taking accountability on your friend. And sometimes you can even say, hey, you can handle that. You're a grown man or you're a grown woman. You can handle that yourself, But I generally like to talk to people first before stuff get out of pocket, get out of hand, because you don't know what kind of people you're dealing with out in this world. You got people out here that'll take your head off, and you up there popping your mouth off to these people at these clubs and stuff. And usually when it's a situation like this, because I stand 10 toes down on what I believe in. And I do believe in protecting my friends, no matter what, even if it has to get to physical. I will protect. But most of the time, I try to avoid those situations, especially if I know my friends are wrong. I talk to them and I say, look, this is your responsibility. But if I see that they're in a situation where they're timid or they're like a deer in headlights and they can't get out of that situation, I would try to smooth it over. Usually with the average person, especially if you're in a club setting, it's best to just say, look, I apologize for my friend. He has a bad drinking habit. We'll get him under control. We'll get some therapy under. But for now, let me go ahead and buy you and your girl a drink. I got you. It's on me. Because once again, you don't know who you dealing with and who you popping your mouth out to. Well, they don't know me either. That's true. But if you ain't about that life and if you ain't ready to rumble, then you don't need to be saying stuff to people, right? And accountability can also be people that's gotten themselves in a situation and they got so deep into a lie that a lie is now the truth. They can actually take a lie to take the test to a certain extent and probably pass that lie to take the test because for so many years and for so long, they lived on a lie. And that could be in family situations. So many times I've seen people in family situations try to hide the truth about the past and create another lie that stands for the truth. In other words, about who cheated on who and why the situation in the family dynamics is in the situation that it's in right now. And they stood on that lie for so long that even in their own mind, it's the truth. Because of a lack of accountability. And no matter what, guys, we have to be accountable for our actions. All of us, including myself. We have to be accountable for our actions. Even if it costs us everything that we strive for and worked hard for. But anyway, I'm not going to drag this on. I want to thank you guys very, very much and saying happy Monday to you. Can't wait to start live streaming with you guys. Can't wait for you guys to start asking me any questions about me personally. With that being said, if you like the content that I'm putting out, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button, and hitting that notification button as well. Also share with like-minded people like yourself. And also just remember, I'm not just Tim, but I'm Tim's On Demand. And happy Monday and happy beginning of the week. Also, with that being said, go ahead and let yourself out. Go ahead. Pull that door to so no flies and critters won't come in. And I'll see you guys on the next show. But until then, happy afternoon, happy evening, and a happy good night. All right, so see you guys next show, guys. Thank you.